Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have signed a mutual defense pact as the three Sahel countries aim to help each other against possible threats of armed rebellion or external aggression. The charter, also known as the Alliance of Sahel States, signed on Saturday, binds the signatories to assist one another, including militarily, in the event of an attack on any one of them. Mali's military leader, Assimi Goïta, confirmed the development on his ex-media or social media account, the agreement which binds the three countries to work together to prevent or settle armed rebellion. The Liptako-Goma region, where the Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger borders meet, has been ravaged by armed rebellion in recent years. Well, to discuss this, we're joined by Dr. Kach Ononuju. He is the Director General of the Heritage Center. It's nice to have you in the program, Dr. Ononuju. Good evening. All right, Dr. Ononuju, this, yes, thank you. This defense alliance looks more like a sort of a parallel one to ECOWAS. Would you say so? How much of a threat or rivalry can this alliance pose to the West African bloc, ECOWAS?
That is what it is. It is an ECOWAS of the group of states that believe in BRICS, that believe in the working with Russia, and that's what they say they are doing. So let them start in earnest to form their own Sahel group of free states. And I think it's a beginning. We may not be very comfortable with it, but that's what it is. Right now, the Sahel seems to be going through a crisis. And if you look at one of their conditions, they have actually instantly stopped the slow motion jihad in the sub-region. Remember, there used to be a jihad so fed by the Fulani militias in Mali. It was against the Dogon in central Mali. You know, we also had it in Côte d'Ivoire, we had it in Guinea. In Nigeria, it was called Farmers' Headers Crisis. I believe, like they have said it, they have been able to arrest that kind of insecurity. And whether you like it or not, that insecurity, ECOWAS had not found a direct affront to it. So if they have now managed to agree that they will arrest that insecurity, which we refer to as a jihad, and in Nigeria as a farmers' headers crisis, so be it. So the earlier they begin to come together as a group of countries that are determined to fight that insecurity, that is a good thing. Whatever name they give themselves right now, they have called themselves Alliance, they attach the West Africa, which is good. And I welcome it. And we are watching. It's a new thing. And we can only learn from what we see. But I must say that we need to commend them. We also need to help them because they are primarily fighting to get free from French-sustained neocolonialism in the Sahel. So for that, I am with them.
Interesting. Let's look at the reason being given by these countries for the formation of this alliance. Do you see, Dr. Ononuju, the defense formation of these countries standing the test of time in the event of an external action from France or ECOWAS, you know, because they're talking about defending themselves against external aggression? Do you foresee any success in combating the insurgency in the Sahel region? We've had reports of, massive casualties in Burkina Faso, in Niger, of government troops. And we all know what's happening in Burkina Faso. The conflict there is showing no signs of abating.
I will tell you, they have started now to call themselves a name, and that is the Alliance of the States in the Sahel. So it is the Alliance de États du Sahel, which is Alliance of the States of Sahel. I will tell you, it makes a lot of sense. I will tell you that they have also succeeded in bringing to a halt the slow motion war.
But Dr. Kach,
Sahel.
we've had massive casualties of soldiers in Niger recently, attacks by terrorists. We've had casualty of soldiers in Mali and also in Burkina Faso, where you have the largest humanitarian crisis in Africa and arguably in the world.
Well, have humanitarian crisis in the place you call. You also do have the same thing in Nigeria. And these humanitarian crises are caused by the same band of terrorists, the Tabita Polaco and the Gandokoi. These are Fulani militias fighting in Mali against the Dogons in central Mali. They're fighting there in Guinea. They're fighting in the Gambia. They are also fighting in Nigeria. So if these people now consider themselves into a body to fight that, that must be welcome.
All right.
I want to tell you, what you're seeing is an official grouping of the states that are working with Russia. That's what it is. So whatever it is they have called themselves, all we pray is there should be peace in the sub-region. And if you ask me, I will tell you there is peace currently in the sub-region.
Okay,
I think
Dr. Ononuju, because of time, I want to ask you a quick question, quick fire question.
Yes.
If this alliance succeeds, this Alliance d'État du Sahel, like you put it, if it succeeds, will it not serve as an encouragement for more coups on the African continent? Very brief, please.
No. What you call coup are protocols towards freedom. What the French has had here for 123 years is something all of us as Africans must condemn. And I believe if after 400 years of slavery and colonialism, the West are not willing to allow Africans to be free, then Africans should seek every way possible to escape from sustained neocolonialism.
All right.
I think what we're seeing right now should be encouraged, should be supported, and should be embraced by all Africans.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kach Ononuju, Director General of the Heritage Center.
Thank you for having me.